Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm totally not looking very glamorous because I still have to get ready for my Christmas party. So I have my makeup done, but my hair is not done. Don't have a cute outfit on, but I wanted to share with you my final roundup of my 2022 makeup favorites. I initially wanted to talk about pretty much everything, like everything I love, but I tried to narrow it down. I didn't want this to be so heavy, so I tried to have one in each category if applicable. Some categories there are more favorites, so yeah, I'm pretty sure this could be a longer video, so grab a tea, coffee, snack, whatever it is, just chillax. And let's talk about my most loved makeup of this year, which this year went like boom, and I'm so excited for the new year and for what is to come. So yeah, let's just go and talk about these. For base makeup, I went back and forth between my Misha BB cream and this foundation, and I had to pick this simply because I find that this could work for a lot more occasions. So the foundation I have chosen is the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. I think this is such an amazing product. I think it is one of those gems that the drugstore has to offer, and I think this could work for a multitude of people. So if you're looking for a new foundation, pick this one up. The reason I picked this over my Misha BB cream is not that I like this more, I just thought that this could work in many cases, in more scenarios, because I can sheer it out with a moisturizer, I can use it on its own, make it very high coverage, and it's more of a matte foundation, not a drying matte at all. But I figured that this would just be easier to manipulate than an already very glowy BB cream, if that makes sense. This, hands down, the best thing ever. It's not heavy on the skin, it doesn't emphasize your skin, making it look very like makeup heavy. It just makes your skin look so good. If you want to have one foundation, you don't want to break the bank, I would totally recommend this one. And yeah, very much loved foundation of this year. For concealer, I have two favorites because one I used a lot during the first half of the year, and the second one I used a lot in the last 2 months, but I have fallen head over heels for it, so that is why I have to mention it. So the first one is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealer, the most repurchased concealer ever. I always go back to it if I want a liquid version. It's not too matte, it's not too glowy, has the perfect amount of coverage for me. When you apply this on spots where your skin tends to kind of like break, this does not look the worst. Like, I have tried other concealers that will enhance every single little dry patch, and this one does not, which is why I love it so much. When I want a liquid one, this is the one I go for. But my latest obsession is the Catrice Ultimate Camouflage Cream Concealer. I used this today. I have been using only this. Like, I wanted to go back to this, but I was like, I can't. This is just so nice because the application is very easy. Like, it's super creamy. I just take my finger, go in there, under eye, nose, around my mouth. It's very easy. It's a nice kind of matte formula, but it does not cling to dry patches. My skin does not look old and enhanced. It's a beautiful formula. I just love that it works for my under eye, but also for like problematic areas. So those are my two favorites. And it's funny how these base products are all from Catrice. Love that. For bronzer and blush, there's one product, and I'm talking about the e.l.f. Putty blushes, bronzers, Luminous blushes. These are really a standout product for me. Like, I got the bronzer and the Putty blushes, the original one, in May for my birthday, and the bronzer, I have fallen in love with this. So much so that I would be totally fine using this for the rest of my existence. It's just so good. I really enjoy it, and the blushes are no different. I enjoy the matte version that I have in the shade Bora Bora. It's the most beautiful bubblegum pink, but it's not too cool toned. It's a kind of neutral bubblegum pink. And the Luminous Putty blushes, these are such good alternatives to the Pinkgasm Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand in the shades Maui and Bermuda. This is Maui, this is Bermuda. I just love this. Like, the formula is so good. Like, I love the bronzer the absolute most. I have it on right now. I love it. For me, it was just so revolutionary because I usually used powder bronzer, and when I used this was such a different formula for me. I was shocked, and I know that I'll have this in my collection for as long as I can. So blush and bronzer totally goes to the e.l.f. Putty formula products. They really blew me away. I love them that much. When I thought of highlighter, it was so easy for me to know which one I was going to be talking about, and it is the Catrice More Than Glow highlighters. These are so good because they are super versatile in the sense that you can apply a lot and they will look very metallic, because as you can see, well, no, they don't look metallic, they look wet on the skin. That is what I think is the most special about these. These are really inexpensive. They have another shade which is darker than this. It's like a true gold, I would say. It would still probably work for my skin tone actually. And today I have the more pinky one on, but I also have Soft and Gentle on because it's my go-to Christmas highlighter, so I have both mixed on my nose, cheeks, and everything. Hands down, the best highlighter ever. Like, I recommend this over Becca highlighters simply because they're so smooth, so blendable. They can be super intense, but you can also apply just a little bit because the formula is so buttery. It allows you to apply the tiniest little bit and it spreads, and then you can totally pack it on and get a really intense glow. For a powder formula, it just looks so good. I can always use this no matter my skin condition, so without a fail, absolute favorite highlighter of 2022. It's just unbelievable to me that this is a drugstore priced powder. So good. Now moving on to eyeshadows, I have two palettes that I want to talk about for two different kind of occasions. When I want something very soft, very everyday, fuss-free, neutral, you can guess what it is. I gave a little spoiler in a recent video. Of course, it has to be the Etude Autumn Closet palette. The best thing that ever happened to me, the best thing that happened to me in 2022. It's everything. A neutral to cool kind of eyeshadow palette with essentials for everyday, beautiful matte formula, blends out so well. I have it on my eyes right now. I created my eye makeup with this and one shadow from the next palette I'm going to be talking about. So this, you can't go wrong if you like soft, muted shades. This palette is everything. Etude did such a great job with the color story and the formula yet again. The glitters in here are so soft and sophisticated. They don't look chunky. If you don't like big glitter, I think the glitters in here would be so nice. Really, so great. And yeah, all over my lid I have this shade right here. It's a beautiful taupey kind of cool brown. Stunning. Best palette ever for any occasion. Then the other palette is from BH Cosmetics. It is the Hangin in Hawaii palette. I've chosen this because this is perfect when I want a more Western type of makeup look where I want very warm shades. It's still an everyday palette. I don't think this is over the top or dramatic. And the shade that I used for my eye makeup from this palette was Lanai, this light pink, as my inner corner highlight. I could have used the Catrice highlighter because they're almost the same, but yeah, this is the other palette. I always know what I'm gonna get with this. It's blendable, pigmented, and it's just a very different color story than the Etude one, which is why I feel like with those two palettes I could do so much. This has to be my other favorite. I still have to venture out in these more orangey warm tones. They just intimidate me so much, but such a great palette. For the rest of the eye, I'm going to breeze through these because I mentioned them so much that I'm getting sick of them myself in that sense. So the eyeliner I've chosen is the McQueen New York Waterproof Pencil Gel Liner. I'm not wearing it today. Today I did another gel pot kind of wing because this one I have in the shade Classic Heroine. I'm already giving you a spoiler with the mascara. Not that you wouldn't have known. Anyways, this eyeliner is just really, really creamy, easy to use. It stays all day. And that's that. I don't have much to say about this, and it's very inexpensive. So, best eyeliner ever. Then for mascara, also Romand Handle Fix, especially when you have stubborn lashes. This is it. It holds the curl, separates the lashes, makes them look like I have a lash lift. If you like very clumpy, volumized, thick lashes, this is not for you. I think if you like very natural looking lashes, like you got a lash lift, that is when I recommend this. They come in different shades. I have the shade black, which is just the most perfect for me, so yeah. And last but not least, for the eyes, the Etude Drawing Eyebrow. It's just a teardrop shaped kind of brow pencil that I have gone through so often, so many times. This one is almost running out, like I only have that little bit. So nice, like pigmentation is just not too much, and yeah, I just always know what I'm gonna get. So again, I've talked about these 3 eye products so much that I just wanted to go through it like that. For lip liner, if I think about 2022, I think I fell in love the hardest with this lip liner. It is from NYX and it is the shade Nude Beige. Specifically, the shade Nude Beige is what comes to mind when I think of lip liners that I use. It's the most beautiful, cool toned kind of neutral brown. This, you can see, it is very small because I use it that much because it just goes with everything pretty much. That just sums it up. 2 more categories and we're done. So for lip product, I don't want to put this in with glosses. Glosses is a different thing, but actual lip product, if it's lipstick, liquid lip, like what is it? Obviously it has to be the Etude Fix Intense. I don't know, just like with the e.l.f. products, this totally surprised me. I was not expecting such an amazing lip product. It is the most versatile lip tint lip product. I love to use these with a lip liner. Like I line my lips, I apply a little bit of this and add a gloss on top. This formula really sticks to your lips, so you're able to put a gloss on top. It never mixes up weirdly. So if you want a versatile lip tint with beautiful shades, this is so nice, and for me it was such a favorite. Like I don't even know why I didn't go for cranberry plum for today's look. I could even apply it. It would look very nice. Last so well, they stain a lot, which is why I like them. So when I apply them before I leave the house, I know that a few hours later I still have color on my lips, and yeah, they don't dry out my lips. They always look so nice. I love them. They're really such a staple in my collection. And last but not least, lip gloss. My favorite lip gloss formula, which I think I'm holding up 2 different formulas, but the lip glosses that I used the most and loved so much are these ones from Essence. So I think this is one formula and this is another formula. As you can see, the packaging looks different. This is their like original lip gloss that comes in this kind of curved tube. My favorite shade is Flower Blossom 105. It's a milky kind of cool tone shade. This lightens up any lip product underneath. I love to use this with the Etude lip tints. It's perfect for that. And I also really like this one, which is a pH adjusting lip gloss because I have very pale lips. So when I apply this, I get beautiful pink, like soft pink lips. And the other ones that I love are these, the What the Gloss or What the Fake. These are plumping lip glosses. They are definitely like tingly and very warm. This one has a cinnamon scent and it is in the shade Oh My Nude. And this one was from a Disney collection, but the formula is kind of the same in terms of you get that warm feeling on the lips and it's very hydrating. These leave kind of a liquid lip balm kind of feeling, so they feel very hydrating. So I think this is my absolute like perfect ideal formula. I love these so much. Yeah, just generally I love the fact that I can go into the drugstore and try different shades and finishes for so little money, and they are really good. It's not even like I don't want to spend a lot of money. I love the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline, but I find these even better. They just work very well for me, and I have just found myself reaching for these Essence glosses the very most. And with that, you guys, we complete today's video. I think this is going to be the last video of 2022, which feels crazy to me. A few days ago, I actually told my boyfriend that last year, I felt like 2021 was just not a very like memorable year for me, but this year was. I can't even really tell. I think it is just that, you know, mental health wise and trying to be happier and just how I'm living, how I'm really putting more effort into trying to be very consistent with recording videos, everything, you know, figuring out my life and everything. I feel like this year was just a lot more like memorable, and I'm just very excited to see what next year is going to bring. I'm just very glad that you'll all come with me into next year. I'm very grateful for every single new subscriber, like old subscriber. Like I'm just very grateful for every single one of you, and it's just always very nice when people give me a thumbs up or even leave a comment and say like, oh, I like your videos, I really enjoy them. Whatever it is, it just makes me very happy because it just shows me that this passion, like others share the same, or maybe you use these videos to wind down, which is my biggest goal because this is what YouTube is for me. Like I watch YouTube videos to kind of relax. So as usual, thank you guys so much for watching and I hope to see you in my next video.